Mgbede ọma na ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta. Wee sị ka ọ maala anyị niile mma n'ụbọchị nke tata. Ka ị na-ege m ntị, asị m na anyị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Anyị ga-adị ka isi mmiri maka na isi mmiri adịghị ata ata. Ka ị na-abata, biko ịgbasa ozi a maka na anyị ga-akọntinu n'ezi ozi ọma Chineke. Ozi ọma ahụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ji wee sị anyị ka ike agụ n'anyị, wee gwa anyị that na the only solution na bụ consistency. Always consistency in anything anyị na-eme. Anyị gbado anya na-eme without ịnye onye ọbụla anya n'iru, without ịdị na-eme anything in order to gain anything from anybody. So once that happens, I am not gonna because I need the aka ike this time around. I need the aka gbaji aka ma ọ bụla ọgụ na mgba. So mgbede ọma na ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Onye ọma, ebe ọ bụ na ị nọ, asị m na ana m ekpe ekpere before ngawa n'iru ka m welu this broadcast tinye n'aka Chukwu okike abịa ma onye pụrụ ime ihe niile. Otu onye a na-ekpesara agụ, ọmụma amasị ọbata obie, ọgba nkịtị okwu juru ọnụ ya, anụ kpọnkụ na-eju ọnụ, oji ntanta ma asụ ọhịa, okewere osimiri uye, dike na dị mkpa n'ahịa, onye okwu ya bụ na amen. Isi kama okwu ga-ama bịa na mmezu ka eluigwe n'ụwa bịa na ngabiga. Nna wee na-asị gị isi ayọ na anyị ga-ayọta, anyị kwọ na ege meghere anyị chọ na anyị ga-achọta. Nna wee na-asị gị n'ụbọchị nke tata, wee na-asị gị eze ebube dị ngozi, ọmụma amasị ọbata obie, ọgba nkịtị okwu juru ọnụ ya, dike na-adị mkpa n'ahịa. Nna ana m asị gị n'ụbọchị nke tata, nna onye ime n'igwe, oge elugo mgbe anyị chọrọ iji wee zie ozi ọma gị. Ozi ọma ahụ ị kwere anyị na isiri anyị ga-azie ozi na iyi etinye anyị okwu n'ọnụ. Nna nyewa ka anyị bịara izu n'ụbọchị nke tata. Na wee na-asị gị ka ị nara ekene na alụmbunye elu. Bịa meela anyị ihe ọma, nna onye ime n'igwe. Ana m ewelu this struggle Biafra restoration na-etinye gị n'aka. Wee na-asị gị n'ọgụ a bụ chi nke usu niile nke ndị agha, chi nke ụmụ ogbenye, dị ụmụ ndị ajadu, dị ndị na-enweghị nne, dị ndị na-enweghị nna, nna ndị na-enweghị nna, nne ndị na-enweghị nne. Na ana m akpọkụ gị n'ụbọchị nke tata wee na-ahara onye ndu anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wee na-etinye gị n'aka, wee sị gị nna ka ị bịa buo oli ụzọ kpeeri azụ. Nna du onye ebe ọbụla ọ nọ kịta, nna nye mmụọ oge ji wee nwee ike wee na-adirect everything ọ na-aga n'usoro ya. Nna ọ bụrụgodu na mmadụ niile ọ kpọpụta ayarịpụ ya, nna biko ayarịpụ ya maka na ọsọsọ gị nwa ka o were okwukwe obi niile wee tụkwasị. Sọsọ naanị gị bụ ihe ga-azọpụta ya n'ije anụ a. Nna sọ naanị gị ga-eje napụta ya. Nna anyị nwa bụ ndị na-ese, nna wee na-asị gị nna onye ime n'igwe ka ị bịa nye anyị mmụọ anyị ga-eji wee bunye bulu dịsa ahịa wee napụta Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Nna ekwene ka anyị yarịpụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ekwene ka anyị daa mba, ekwene ka anyị jiri ụjọ wee rapụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ime ụlọ ndị nga. Nna na masị gị nna ịmara ihe ahụ anyị kwesịrị ime, nna bịa nye anyị mmụọ anyị ga-eji mee ka Maazị wee pụta. Nna na m ayọ gị nke ma kwere na ị ga-emelụ m ya. Eze ebube dị ngozi, ọmụma amasị oke mmiri na-ebu ogwe. Nna ana m asị gị ka ị binye n'oche eze gị na oge ahụ akara aka elugo. Nna ugbu a ka ị ga-arestọọla anyị Biafra. Nna olugo mgbe ahụ ị ga-eji binye n'oche eze gị wee restọọla anyị Biafra. Nna ekwene ka anyị taa afụ ma tabighị oke maka na oke afụ na-ebute ịda mba. Nna ekwene ka anyị rie uju, ekwene ka anyị tamụrụ atamụ. Wepụla anyị ọgba aghara, wepụla anyị nkewa, wepụla anyị distraction, wepụla anyị onye ọbụla nke ya ebute nkewa na this struggle. Nna wopie. Nna ana m ayọ gị nke ma kwere na ị ga-emelụ m ya. Nna nye ndị isi ahụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu rọpụta, nna ana m asị gị ka inye ha mmụọ ha ga-eji wee chefuo ihe nke ha ga-etinye n'akpa ma zọba nnwere onwe dị Biafra. Nna mmụọ ọbụla nke ya ebute ịnala ego, nna biko wozuga ya n'ime ha ncha niile. Nna onye nke nalụgolo analụ, nna ka ị chụpụ ya na this struggle. Nna biko ekwene ka ndị ilo si n'ime ndị isi anyị wee bata anyị ime, maka na mmiri na-ebosi n'isi mmiri gbalụba, ọ naghị ekwe odo. Nna wee na-asị gị ekwene ka mmiri si n'isi mmiri gbalụba, ekwene ka mmebi si n'isi anyị, isi ndị na-achị anyị wee mebie. Nna biko ka inye ndị DOS anyị amamihe, nye ha conscience, nye ha amamihe, nye ha ihe ọbụla ha ga-eji wee zọpụta onye ndu anyị wee nwetakwara anyị Biafra. Nna biko wepụ ndị ajọ omume nọ ha n'ime, ndị saboto anọ ha n'ime, nna wepụ ha ncha niile. Ayọ m gị nke a wee kwere na ị ga-emelụ m ya. Nna biko nna m ebute nwunye maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'iru gị wee sị gị ka ịgba anyị ume. Anyị nwa na-ekwukwa okwu ka ịgba anyị ume. Ekwene ka anyị darịpụ, ekwene ka anyị solu ndị na-akpa anyị na phone call. Maazị kwuo na, nne kwuo na, nne nkike ekwu, nne nke makwu, nne kwene ka anyị solu dị a, kama nye anyị mma anyị ga-eji wee kwulu n'eziokwu, sọpọtụ ọsọsọ ndị bụ eziokwu, ka anyị ghara ịda mba, ka anyị ghara isi ha daino, ka anyị ghara isi eji wee lafuo m. Nna biko nye anyị mma anyị ga-eji wee kwulu n'eziokwu, maka na ọ n'eziokwu ka anyị ga-akwụ. Ayọ m gị nke a ma kwere na ị ga-emelụ m ya. Ise ise ise. Mgbede ọma na ndị ọma na-ege ntị, ọ bụrụ na ọtata bụ izi na afụ m. Afa mbụ Maazị Achebe Paul. Maazị Achebe Paul bụ ofu onye na-eso ụzọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na IPOB, mbụ Indigenous People of Biafra, the largest movement in the whole wide world. Na mgbede a, oziọma nchọrọ izi na mgbede a bụ, this is our opportunity to restore Biafra and we must not lose it. And the FFK is evil. Who is FFK? FFK is Femi Fani Kayode. I will first of all hapụ godu Femi Fani Kayode ka m kwugodo oziọma, and anyị nwere many ndị dịka Femi Fani Kayode na ala Biafra today. Ihe nji wee sị gị na anyị nwere many of them. Anyị ga-ene anya ka anyị wepụ ụdị ndị a na this struggle bụ na mmadụ dịka Andy Uba bụ evil man, Soludo the evil, Kemafia, Ifeanyi Uba, all these people onwere onye anyị na-afụ iru ha. Onye ọbụla na-apụta na this point now wee yala ịgwa gị the real truth, ọ bụrụ onye a na-akọ bụ maka election, maka anything na bụlọ how to free Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, how to get Biafra referendum, avoid the other person, maka na onye ahụ anaghị echelu gị echiche ọma. Onye ahụ anaghị echelu gị echiche ọma. Nye maka nji wee sị gị that na this evening, what are the opportunities unu n'anya na the whole people, the whole nation, because agwa m nna adị na-ekwe that we learn through the past event. No event, no history. Ọ bụ na event adịghị, history amadị, because if an event give birth to history. Because all na something emelo, ima nwe history, and mgbe something meche, ị ga-enwe history. Ke the history anyị na-use iji wee restore Biafra? Ke which step are we now following? Ke ndị fight go for the restoration of their nation are we following? Ka mbido na Nelson Mandela. Ejide Nelson Mandela. The people na-follow Nelson Mandela efodolo their hands. Ha relax law. Because ha relax ya, egbu Nelson Mandela n'ime. Onwere ego ekwu okwu. Mana ha bido na-eme protest. Duto na South Africa is a semi, or let me say, quarter civilized country as of then, because it's been ruled by the white people. So people have the freedom to protest without being killed. Ndị mmadụ na-protest without na-emagbu ha. On that note, that is the reason ha ji wee protest for not less than 27 years until Nelson Mandela enweta the freedom of South Africa. Now, nke ahụ dị iche, many of us na-ekwu okwu tata, anyị na-ekwu okwu anyị welu J.J. Rawlings wee na-amatụ. Who is J.J. Rawlings? J.J. Rawlings is the former head of state for Ghana. Keyome Aijuenashi is a great man. Do you know that now this man pokotel all evil Ghana politicians? We buo hanchanine. In well idea no melia. The reason no juemiabu, all man not happen these people, they will become a stumbling block for the betterment of the Ghanaian. Before Nigeria have Ghana must go. Do you remember the time of Ghana must go? Because Ghana was very, very living in a terrible situation, the way Nigeria is in a terrible situation today. Because of that, Nigeria think that they can use that to punish Ghana, and they sent the Ghanaians in Nigeria away. Today, the J.J. Rawlings fight and killed many people to restore to make Ghana great again. Now, the reason you are going, this is our opportunity because I am heading somewhere. Actually, macha lunato. Then, ngwazi I haige mekita kai we nwete Biafra because we cannot remain stagnant. Anyama no stagnant. In this restoration of Biafra, anyama no fold our hands. There is something with English people call division of labor, and that division of labor must be implemented this time. The reason you implement, boom, we free a at a point when we tell Biafra referendum or we restore Biafra. So this are division of labor. This is the time IPOB get call Kenye some group all hebidi law all one. I don't have time to tolerate animals. So any person there here will comment a rubbish, we get instant block. That is me for you. I don't joke. I don't gossip. I lecture. I broadcast. I suggest. I bring out opinions. So if you have your own opinion, you bring it on so that we will use it to restore Biafra. Because at this point of time, I need those people. We need them now to tell us how they do it so that we will restore Biafra because the hour is now. Now, J.J. Rawlings for that now all those people, the evil politicians, cannot, with them living in the same Ghana, he cannot achieve his dream in making Ghana to be like a country. He had no choice than to kill them. After he killed all of them, he now rebuilt Ghana. Another great man again is Muammar Gaddafi. Do you know that when Muammar Gaddafi built Libya, Muammar Gaddafi find out that the whole native daughters in Libya are the ones stopping Libya not to progress. All of them stopping Libya not to progress. Can you Muammar Gaddafi me? Also that these people are Libyans or are Libyans. Libico. Also these people are my brothers. He gathered all of them. After gathering all of them, he put them inside a ship and threw them in Mediterranean Sea. All of them died. That is how you treat a saboteur in order to build your country. After Muammar Gaddafi made those things, Muammar Gaddafi now built Libya to the extent during under Muammar Gaddafi, every Libico, every Libyans go school freely. Every Libyans don't pay for house rent. Every Libyans has a car, his own car given to them by the government of Libya under the Muammar Gaddafi regime. And the one denounce of Libya nachu the same to equal the value of euro and the dollars and the pounds because of the envy of the Europe, because of the envy and jealousy of European countries and the American, they now connive to kill Muammar Gaddafi. Today, Libya is going backward instead of going forward. Everything Muammar Gaddafi labored go down. Now, let me come back why I say that this is the opportunity for us to restore Biafra. There is no freedom fighter that can have his or her country's freedom without being in prison. And the only thing that will make many people to be in prison and die there and that country fail to be restored is when the leader who is in the prison and the followers are busy gossiping and attacking themselves, without focusing on how to bring their leader out, without doing anything, how to bring their leader or to put pressure for their leader and the freedom of their nation to be restored. At that point, the enemy will easily crush them. Enemy crush, yeah. Now our leader is in dungeon. Our leader is in prison. Our leader is in cage, in the custody of the enemies. What do we do now? It's a simple question with a simple answer. That is why in USG, we have what we call division of labor. At this point of time, you don't expect everyone to be under command and control. The people that are under command and control will be firing down, following the command and control, because you are under oath. There are some people, why I say that you need to give some people the room for them to be the one to carry all the actions they need, because they will answer another name. They can be any other name. That is an local one. Any group can emerge from IPOB. In as much as you are not attacking IPOB, you can say this is the armed group of so people. You can name it Biafran Volunteer Force for Biafra referendum. You can name it anything. Then, what is your duty? Your duty is to carry arms. You are fighting to restore Biafra with metals. You are not negotiating with government. You are not calling for government peace talk. You are now forcing them to do the needful. At this point, those groups will be playing their own roles. Why we, the peace and lovely people, will now play our own roles. You don't castigate each other. You walk. Who is the person that is commenting rubbish? Let me block the person once and for all, because I don't tolerate nonsense. I am Mazi Achebe Paul. I say things the way it is without fear of favor. I'm not my young man because one name me lead you for Kangwazi Nukebezio Kadima Yondi. I'm not my young man only. And me lead you for an man. And that is why you are saying that at this or no, a need any person to pay my house rent before I say the truth. I need to tell you the truth so that the truth you will know the truth. Can my conscience I judge him? Because I will be judged if I don't say the truth. Now, at this point of time, these are the real time that we need to flag up the men. That is, different group need to rise up. If the leader of the Mazop is wise, this is the time he will make himself or herself relevant in Biafra restoration. Not attacking one another. I don't even see the Janjaweed, please. Leave the Janjaweed, let him be commenting rubbish. So at this point of time, you don't need division, but you need unity. You need more armed struggles, more groups to split up, which we will now use to suppress and put pressure in the government. They will not know how to tackle it. On this note, they will not ask, let us negotiate with the peaceful one for referendum. What am I trying to say? Let me use the enemies, for example, because Nigeria as the enemies now. Use the Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, Mietiala, and what is it called? Bandit, for example. Have you asked yourself, what is the mission of Boko Haram? Their mission is Islamization. The mission of Boko Haram is Islamization. What is the mission of bandit? Is Islamization. What is the mission of Fulani herdsmen? Islamization. To conquer and occupy. Do you know that these groups I mentioned now are one people with different names, with one mission? Where are they heading to? They are heading to conquer and take over Biafra land. Now, if you are negotiating with Boko Haram, you will see bandits killing. Why bandit is killing? They will now tell you that if you don't negotiate well, if you don't agree, we have other armed force that will kill you, that will carry out other action. If you can bribe the leader of Boko Haram, the leader of bandits is there to continue the movement. If you bribe the leader of bandits, the leader of Mietiala is there to continue the movement. At this point of time, you cannot cage them because they will give you everything they have. They will sponsor each other. Bandits rob and they kidnap, they receive ransom. They now use the ransom to buy weapon and give to Boko Haram and Mietiala. Mietiala, which is Fulani henchmen, now kill when they receive this thing. Once they receive the money and the guns, they now use it to reduce the population of any place they want to conquer. So the Fulani now, their own mission is to kill. The bandits now, their mission is to kidnap and make money. So bandits are the money-making machine for Boko Haram and the Fulani. Fulani are the people that investigate, the people that is rearing the fowl, the cow, are the one, they are the spies. They will come and look your land, how it is, and know every point, wherever you put everything. They will now call their military squad, known as Fulani henchmen, with bandits. They will come in to kill. At this point of time, it make it very difficult for any government to get them down, because they are resolute. They learn. Let me tell you, if you don't learn the strategies of your enemy, you will end up falling in the hands of your enemy. What am I trying to say this evening? IPOB is doing a great work, but we need to tell those people that that say we need action. People like me that we need action. Okay, go ahead with the action. We will not talk about you. We don't know you. We don't know who you are. Go about your action. Don't call our name. We cannot call your name. And you may be fake Amado. Then you will see action. You all will know your goals. Imagine your goals. Now our leader is in detention. If any person tell you that only the legal team can bring our leader out, the person is joking. I must tell you the truth. The person wants our leader to come out and start from square one. When I say square one, I mean from zero. And I will tell you the reason. If you tell our legal team to go and bring our leader out, let me tell you, our legal team will never request for Biafra referendum. There is no way our legal team will tender that application for Biafra referendum, because if they try it, they will arrest all of them from A to Z. They have failed. That is not in their jurisdiction. That is not their area. So at this point of time, you don't need them to go for it. You will allow them to take the legal actions. While the legal actions is going on, you are the one to mount the pressure for Biafra referendum with your actions. Because for Biafra to be restored, you don't go by yourself to negotiate with the government. Because if you go by yourself to negotiate with government will give you their own condition for our leader to be released. And they will reject anything that has to do with Biafra referendum. And if you refuse to follow their own condition, they will now tell you that you are not serious. But when you are pressing the government, you are tormenting the government, you are making the government to feel the heat, you are making the government to see that the person they are holding, they are losing everything that can make the country stand. The country is collapsing. That if they continue, the more they keep this person in detention, the more this country go down. Any day that this person any day that pass by with them holding this man, they will lose billions upon billions. They will even lose value. They will lose everything. Then the government will be forced to come to you. When they come to you for negotiation, you are the one at this point to give them your terms and conditions. At this point, you will tell them two things, only two things. You don't need to make 100 requests. You don't need to make 100 requests. Only two things you request. And with that two things, you are okay. what are the two things you will request? Because some of you don't know that for Biafra to be restored at this point, is only one demand IPOB will press Nigeria, and that only demand, once they get that two demand, Biafra is restored. What are those demands? Number one of those demands is the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Number 2 is Biafra referendum. Let's have referendum and know where everybody belongs. Only these two things. You don't need to request millions of demand. You don't need it. You don't need to say, I need a good road, I need a airport, I need a state police, I need infrastructure. You don't need all those things. What you need is only two things. Unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra referendum. Not, you cannot even call it referendum. You will just say a referendum for everyone to know where, if we now continue as a Biafra, as a Nigeria, or everyone to go his own or his on their way. Only these two things. First, when you present this thing, they will reject it. Believe you me, they cannot agree with you for the first condition. No. When they reject it, if you are hitting them with one koboko, you now double the koboko. When you double the koboko, you will whip them. Double. When you double it, they will come back again. And they will now tell you, okay, we don't follow, we will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditional, but you people will take away that referendum. They must come. That is where they must do it. When they start that one, when they say, okay, we will release our leader unconditionally, but there is your people should remove. You tell them, final decision. One thing, no, they remove. We are not adding. Then they will tell you, say, go to hell. Why do they tell you to go to hell? To know if you are serious, to know how determined you are, to know what you are capable of doing, to know your next step, to know if you can call them back and tell them, okay, release our leader. If you are foolishly to release our leader without Biafra struggle, you have killed him. Because when he come out, he will start again. Definitely, Biafra will be, our leader supposed to be in detention to restore Biafra for us. And for him not to stay there like Nelson Mandela, we are the one to make it more easier for him by suppressing and putting heat on the government. You don't hear the cry of the government. The cry of the government will be irritating you. The more they cry, the more you press them. The more they cry, the more you hammer them. Because the moment they start crying, that shows that you are hitting them hard. That shows that you are hitting them hard. If government complain to you that they are losing 50 billion in a day, and you take because of it, they are losing 50 billion and you stop what they are doing, they will not lie to you that even any other thing you are doing, they will complain, they will double the lie to make sure that they frustrate you. So why am I saying this? IPOB needs people that will take action, not fighting them. If you are among of people who live to be suggesting on how to free our leader and get Biafra referendum, and foolishly defending nonsense, or in the name of you are defending IPOB, the IPOB DOS are capable of defending themselves. They don't need me and you to defend them. So if you come online and be ranting that you are defending DOS, then why are they our leader? They are the one to defend us. So don't tell me defend DOS. No, they are the one to defend me. Because they are my leader. Why we fight in the battlefield, they defend us. You see where I am coming from? Because I am not against anybody. Nobody is happy our leader being in detention. Nobody is happy. I'm already happy. And because maybe you need something from anyone, you cannot say the truth. My brother, a time will come, that person that make you to swallow the truth and sweep it under carpet will disappoint you, and you will not have anyone to run to. When that happens, you will always blame yourself. Had I known. You always blame yourself. That is why you see, at this point of time, the East, especially not in peace. Yes, I say so. The East, the whole Biafra land, especially the name something in peace now. Because our leader is not in peace. Since our leader is not in peace, and nobody from that East should be in peace. Because the head of the East is not in peace. So let the heat reach from up to the down. If you tell your children they go write exam, thunder will fire the person, because what type of useless exam is bigger than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's life? What type of school are you talking that is bigger than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health? So anything we're supposed to be doing now, we're supposed to be doubling every effort we are making. The Monday sit at home is not enough. It's too small. It's not hitting them hard the way I want it. If it is possible, one of my brother who called me on telephone tell me, he said, it's a lovely idea that this is the time to stop every ticket. Like those that is selling ticket for transportation, for bike, keke, buses, should stop. We should stop all those things, because the money they generate there goes nowhere. They squander it. Let motor be loading for free. Let everyone work for free. No more any house, any person that has store in Biafra land should not be paying any tax, any revenue, because those money are the money they use to bribe, to pay Nigerian government to kidnap our leader. Because the money, ask yourself, the 10 billion they are, or the 50 billion they are getting every Monday from Biafra land, what are they using it to do? Is there any good hospital in Biafra land? Is there any development in Biafra land? Tell me, what is the purpose of generating such money for them to be living fine and be killing our the taxpayers? So my brother, without fear or favor, I tell you how it is, because you are not going to feed me if I don't say the truth. You give me 1,000 euro and shut me up. After 1 month, the money will finish. Will you give me another one? Then I will come out and be back in there. You say, because I don't pay you again. You will expose me because you have paid me. That is why I say, don't bribe me for anything. Because if I take any bribe, tomorrow, if I want to say the truth, you will remind me that you have bribed me, that you will expose me. That is why I tell you people, when you are in this fight, don't displease yourself in order to please anyone. The East, especially not in peace. There should be no peace in the Biafra land as of now until Biafra is restored. Everywhere is supposed to now die yala yala. Do you know the meaning of the leader of the largest movement in the whole wide world? The leader of the largest mass movement in the whole wide world was kidnapped like a fowl and deported without any trial. And they want me to follow legal process to calm down and be pampering West and be exchanging West with a moron that somewhere. No, I don't have that time. I don't have that time. So at this point of time, every group that knows how to do action must stand up, because our people have short-term memory. Let me tell you, Ndi Soji, especially the Igbos, I will short-term memory. Can you mean? In fact, I want the memory at all. We don't save something, because if we save something, we will remember what happened yesterday. If we suspend the Monday sit at home, believe you me, if we suspend it for just 1 month, everybody will forget that Mazi Nnamdi is in detention. Once business, the reason why everybody is remembering Mazi Nnamdi is still that Monday sit at home. Because on Monday, everywhere will be locked. They will ask what is happening. They will say the leader of indigenous people of Biafra is under the custody of DSS. And for that, no movement. Then the people will now remember, oh, if we do something, this lockdown will not occur. If we fold our hands, this lockdown will continue, and you know what we are losing. So if anyone tells that action is what is needed, and you see that the person has a means of moving that, allow the person. Don't force the person to keep quiet. Don't try to shut up, to silence the person, because Biafra can rise up can enter anyone. We are Biafrans. Nobody is happy. And we cannot remain. Do you know why? One thing, what is stagnant? Telling me to fold my hands, doing nothing, watching how our able barristers will be doing the work of their legal team to free our leader without the referendum. That shows that we are stagnant. If you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, remember, when he was arrested in 2017, the legal teams work very hard and they bring him out. And that was the reason he never come out with Biafran flag. Because as of that time, we make this mistake by not channeling Biafra referendum. Rather, we channel only to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without requesting for what he is fighting for. That is why I say, at this point of time, we must not fight just to bring our leader out. We must fight how to bring our leader out with Biafra flag. How can we do that? You can't do that through legal team. Mark my word. You cannot bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out with Biafran flag through our lawyers. That is impossible. That is impossible. Go and write it, Mazi Achebe Paul. I say it. And if you think I'm lying, I dare you to come up with your facts and figures. Spiritual argument wins the argument. There is no way you can get Biafra referendum through legal team. That is impossible. Anyone, be you who, that is telling you that our leaders our legal team are fighting for Biafra referendum, that is a pure lie. What our legal team is fighting and what they are winning is to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And me now, I'm here telling you that the only way we can restore Biafra is for us to rise up and do things in our own way. We will not wait until our legal team win the case from the Nigerian government court, but we will force them to come to negotiate with us. We will force them to come for negotiation. We will force them to come for a round table, or we will force the world to ask questions. These are the things that can restore Biafra for us. Action. Dealing with them in a manner, in a language that we understand. Not pampering words, not being afraid. Onyu Jana has a freedom fighter. When you are afraid of maybe they will call you terrorists, that means you are not ready to fight for your freedom. Are they not? They are calling us terrorists. What does that mean? Let me tell you. Yesterday, after we went for protest in Milan, when I was coming back, I entered the train with my cap and my uniform, the way I went to the protest. And one woman sat beside me. She asked me, I saw you one day with this cap. What does this cap mean? And I started explaining. After the explanation, we now have a conversation deeply. After we talk, do you know what the woman said to me? He said, let me tell you the truth. If you people, because I told him that our legal team is fighting to bring our leader and they bring a Biafra referendum for us, and she smiled. And she used their language to tell me, say, it's good though, but that will not work out. When she said that, I now ask him, why do you say that it will not work out? He said that when your leader is being kidnapped and being in DSS, what the legal team is going there to do is to free him. That every sue they will sue that government is a violation of that person's right and not what the person is asking, because what that person is asking cannot be granted through law, but the person's right and the freedom can be granted through law. And I ask, they will tag us terrorists if we do that, if we force them. He say no country from apart from that very country can recognize you people as terrorists. He say what other country we call it is revolution. They can only call you people revolutionalists. He said the highest word. If they don't want, he said it's an internal crisis and no foreign country can come in. So if any foreign country come in, it will become a blown war. That was what the woman said. He said that at this point, what will you people need to do to free your leader, to free our leader? It's an Italian woman, let me tell you, very educated. She's a lawyer. He said that the only solution we have now is to send our legal team to fight for the right of our leader so that nobody will torture him, nobody can kill him in detention. Why we that follow us will now be causing havoc? She said it because she said, before she said this, posso dire la verità? That is, can I tell you the truth? I say yes. She said, we are the one to force the government to do the needful, to call for a round table talk. Say when that round table, say even the people that they will send for that round table will not be the leaders, will be some people. Why not the commanders of the people that are in action, but the group that we know, if they arrest, those commanders will double the effort of what we are doing. Na nwanyị abunye m uche na-ekogodu yesterday si ka onye ọcha ngeji na-ebunye m uche a knowing fully well na mba onye ojii. Then I ask her, what if they succeed to call us a terrorist? He said that is internal. She asked me, but I just said now they have already labeled us a terrorist. I say yes. He said, what am I doing in Italy? I say I run because Nigeria called us a terrorist and they are killing us. He said, why did Italy give me asylum and give me document? Why do they leave you? Have I heard that Italian welcome terrorists? I say no. He said that is to tell you that the other countries can never recognize any freedom fighting nation a terrorist. Not possible. He said that the only way the world can recognize us as a terrorist is if we are killing people in the name of religion without any other thing. If we cause havoc here in Italy, we are in different country causing havoc. He used the ICC as an example. And he used Boko Haram as an example. He said that anywhere they are, say in Niger, Boko Haram are causing problem, in Cameroon, in Nigeria, in Guinea, in some other places. And I asked why I continue asking her, because she said that she's a lawyer. And I asked her, am I free to ask you every question? She said, feel free. You are my friend for now. And I asked her, can Nigeria deport me in the name of I am a terrorist, that I have committed crime? Maybe they label us this thing, terrorists, and they will deport every other people. He said that they can never deport you from anywhere, in as far as you're a member of that organization being tormented in that country. Say the only way the country where you are can hand you over to that country is if you possess the characteristic of terrorists in that country that give you protection. And they see that what your country of origin label you is what you are doing there. That means you have given them the proof. Say if not, no country can deport you unless you commit crime. And I say, okay, thank you. Why do I say this thing on air? So that those of you that is afraid, they are looking for something to nail our leader. My brother, remove that name, terrorists, because they cannot use it. Our leader is a freedom fighter. And every freedom fighter, they have 3 places to be. The 3 places, 1 is exile, 2 is prison, 3 is grave, 6 feet. And our leader have chosen to be in 2, 1 in exile. He has been in London because he run for his life. Now he's in the 2nd, which is in prison. Do you want him to be in the last one, which is dead? God forbid. God forbid. I say God forbid. That can never be his portion. That is why I tell you people, at this point of time, we need action. We need fire. We need to tell the government that who you are holding is the leader of the largest mass movement. When you hear that name, the largest mass movement, you know that these men, these are millions of people. Then you hold their leader, and everywhere in the east are calm. Everywhere, everybody are doing their business. Nobody is running, and the Fulani are there doing rubbish. One ada akodi aka akọ na ona akodi aka akọ. Ko onye na agwa gị the thing ka ebe o si apụta. Gịnị ka ị na-agwa dị m ife a? At this point of time, you need fire. Ekwesịrị ka na-enwe peaceful business. Ekwesịrị ka any person safe na-aga n'ụzọ safety. Ekwesị. That is it. Ihe Ambazonia na-eme now is what we're supposed to be doing. Do you know that Cho Ayaba is not the real leader of Ambazonia? The real leader of Ambazonia is in cell, is in prison, is under the Pobia's custody. But you see what Ambazonia is doing? They have never given up, and they can never give up. So Biafrans need to rise up. This is our opportunity. Our leader missed the first opportunity in 2017 because we fight for only to release our leader instead of fighting for our leader to come out with the flag. When they hold your leader, you don't fight. You see, Ambazonia, they are not fighting for their real leader to be out. They are fighting to make sure that the Cameroon Pobia bow down to their pressure and they call for negotiation. At this point of time, I expect Mazi Chike Doziem to become the leader and give the order Kampabana East until they release our leader and our flag. Because without that, nothing you are talking. They can't listen to you. I know the zoo. Go and ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will tell you that the only language they understand is war. The only language they understand is war, action for action. And that is why he established the dragon flag, an eye for an eye. And they want us, after establishing it, we will go about clapping, singing, Enudoroko, Anidoroko, Enudoroko, Anidaroko, Enudoroko, Anidaroko. So Enudoroko and Nidoroko, no, I got restore Logi Biafra. So at this point of time, we need more actions. If the government is losing 50 billion in every Monday sit at home, we will check a way to make them lose 100 billion. So that so that they will know we are not coward. So that people like Hope Uzodinma will not be going around commissioning a fake project. How can you be living? How can you be living with your enemies? How? How can we be fighting on who to control the power who think that the power in DOS is not enough, you should allow the person to go and bring out another powers. We must do something, not the other way around. Without fight, without us putting fight, our legal team will win the case, but we will remain stagnant. We will go back to square one. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, without us fighting for government to force the government to come and negotiate with us, our legal team will freely bring our leader to leave him to start doing another work until he will go to the prison again. That means if you are planning to leave this work for only our legal team, that means you are making plan for our leader to go to prison for the third time. My brother Akpokwana DOS here. We are here to suggest, like I always tell you, when you condemn someone's idea, you don't just condemn it and go away. After condemning it, you come up with your own idea. That is how to know that you saw something that make you to condemn it. Once you condemn, come up with your own idea. That is why I am telling you that sit at home must continue every Monday until I see the otherwise. I am not a Sabo and I will never be in my life, because I want my name to be written in the book of people that fight for the restoration of Biafra without deviating. Anyone that tell you that, hey, Mazi, I don't see anyone in this struggle. You are not the one who preached to me to join IPOB, to join this mass movement, to join this very holy mass movement. I hear a voice of my Savior. I hear the legendary prophet. I hear the living prophet. I hear my Lord saying, fight for your freedom. And arise. I followed him. And because I followed him, I will never go back until I get. In my history, I never follow any person without getting a result. I never enter any journey without finishing it. Because before I enter journey, I will check myself. Are you prepared? Are you ready to fight this battle? Are you ready to withstand the storm? Are you ready to become Azano Kawan? That is why I tell you, Kaiyali repeat the mistake. If we lose this opportunity, my brother, the killing that have taken place before will repeat itself again, because the government they are not relenting in killing us. We need iron hand. We need power. You need to push them around, not them pushing you around. Don't fear, they can't kill our leader. The only way they can kill our leader, if we now fold our hands and be waiting for them to tell us what to do, waiting for the government to tell us how to make our own sit at home, how to make our protest, waiting for the idiotic, useless Eastern governors to tell us we are not in support. Are you in support of IPOB before? Let me tell you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you that I will lead from the front, and he have started leading from the front. Why do you want us to abandon him in the war front? Why do you want us to abandon him in the war front? Because where he is today is in the war front. He tell you, men will die, but last, Biafra will be restored. He said that before I will declare Biafra, he said, I am not the one to declare Biafra, but you, the Biafrans, will declare Biafra. The Biafrans have risen up. The Biafrans have risen up. Who are you to stop the Biafrans? Who are you? Mazi Nnamdi can tell you that I am not the one to declare Biafra. And you see that those people he told you that these are the people that will declare Biafra have risen up to do the needful. Why are you calming them down? Why are you trying to kill their spirit? Why are you trying to bring them down? Allow them. Do your work. Do it effectively. Do it effectively. As a leadership, you don't answer every person. You don't go and tell any person what to say on social media, how to say it. You have your own structure. You have the way you do it. Your work is to be putting the fire more. Do you think that Biafra can watch how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu watch what happened in the end-SARS protest? Then you see how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was firing, telling them, continue. He said, after 1 month, you will get your result. But because of hungry, carton of Indomie, then said their protest. This is the same thing that is about to happen to him. You want to kill the spirit of the Biafrans. We are not going to relent. We are not going to stop. What we need now is more action. Force the government. Let everything stop functioning in the East, so that the Eastern governors will know that the masses have risen up. Normally, in everything, the poor people, when they say poor is not only when you don't have food to eat. That does not make you a poor. Poor people are those people that cannot think with their brain. They don't have IQ that is functioning. Those people are the real poor people. People that can only think of what they will eat today without thinking what they will eat tomorrow. Those are the poor people. But if you can think, oh, this is one telephone. If I have this telephone today, maybe I will not have a 10 telephone tomorrow. Oh, but if I don't have this today, I can have a 20 tomorrow. You better lose this one and get it. These are the people that think. Why do you think that white people get something ahead? Because they think ahead. What are your sacrifices? I hate it when someone tell me that because you are not attacking the saboteur, I will just look at the person. Do you know the meaning of saboteur? If I give you pen and paper, say, my friend, explain saboteur. Can you? I have seen the Amoebayo people are complaining. So let me do justice to him. That is why I ask you people, this is the right time to fight. This is the right time to do the needful. This is the right time to do the needful. This is the right time to fight. Fight for Biafran referendum. Our legal team are fighting for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us fight for the Biafra referendum. That is our own now. That is what we're supposed to be fighting. Anyone that is telling you that our legal team is going to do these things, the person is not telling you the truth. The truth remains that we are the one to do this work for Biafra to be restored. And for Biafra to be restored, we are going to fight. Even if it's not a full-blown war, but we are going to fight. Then Biafra will be restored. That is why I say this is the opportunity to restore Biafra. Because for any nation to be restored, remember, their leader must be in prison or in exile. Our leader is in prison. It's left for us now to restore the Biafra. It's left for us to restore this very kingdom of Chukwokikabiam. If not, my brother, I must tell you the truth. Heaven bear me witness. We might lose everything Mazi have suffered for. If you tell me let Mazi alone. Let us free him. If you free him, what do you expect him to be doing? No, ask yourself, when you free only Mazi, what do you expect him to be doing? To start preaching again? Or to start rebuilding, becoming a broadcasting on Radio Biafra? Is that what you want him to start? No. End this thing once and for all. If we know anything that we can do to bring that zoo down, let us start doing it. First, I say it, there will be no election in Biafra land. There will be no election in Biafra land. Let us shut every activities. Is there any poor Igbo man? No. There's no. Let me tell you, let them bear the hungry. 1 week hungry cannot kill you. A day hungry cannot kill you. If you don't have, borrow from your neighbor. When Biafra is restored, everybody currently will be working. That is why I tell us, let us do the needful. Let us fight for the restoration of Biafra, while our legal team fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because our legal team cannot give us referendum. Have a caller on the phone, but I have never opened the line. But okay, let me just pick it. I wanted to open the line later.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you online?
Yeah, I'm on air.
Okay. Are you taking comments?
You can go ahead since you have called already.
Okay, I'm listening to what you're saying. These are two things I would like to add to what you're saying. Good afternoon anyway. How are you? My name is Marian. I'm calling from Washington.
Okay, thank you.
These are things I need to contribute. One, the psychology you are trying to buttress is this. If the Nigerian government understands that all directives must come from Nnamdi Kanu, then by holding in Nnamdi Kanu, they have decapitated the movement. But if they can get a strong message that by holding in Nnamdi Kanu, the fight will even be intensified by the regular people,
yes,
then they'll be forced to try to negotiate with Nnamdi Kanu so that he can speak to these people. Because what we sit at home has showcased is that, yes, Nnamdi Kanu might be the leader people respect. But when you mess with him, the people will take laws into their hands. So if you want this economic meltdown, which again, psychologically, is the best weapon to fight a civil disobedience. If people don't know their history, let them go and check about it. Even the civil war that happened in Nigeria, Awolowo instituted it. It was economic blockade they used in overpowering the Biafra. Once you mess with the economy of a society, they must be forced to crumble. So anything that can affect the economy of Nigeria or Igbo or Biafran land is the most powerful weapon.
Exactly.
Even in the United States, the apartheid regime or the marginalization of Black Americans or minorities, even today, the most powerful equipment they have used or weapon is economic boycott or shutdown. The story of Rosa Parks, many people don't know. Rosa Parks was a woman, a Black woman, who during the time blacks were not allowed to enter buses, or even if you enter, you stay at the back. She refused to stay at the back. And she was arrested or beaten or something like that. Because of that, the whole Black people refused to. They boycotted every public transportation. America was forced to come to table with them.
Exactly.
It's one of the things they use in dethroning this racial listen, and that's what Blacks continue to use today. Boycott the businesses. I have been calling for this. People should stop eating nama. Any business that is created by the outside, cut it off. You will not die. You will visit before this. Tomatoes, onions, grow your
Exactly.
People that win a lot of fish farms. Do your own fish farm. Is it going to be a struggle? Yes. But you will achieve that end. Neutralize their, that is constrict their economic empowerment. You cannot continue to empower those who are killing you economically. That money is what they use to undermine you. That's the psychology we need to get. Like you're rightly saying, the lawyers are not there to restore Biafra for you. It's not their job. It cannot be their job.
It can never be their job.
But this is an opportunity for everybody to rise up for whatever you think you know. Strangle that society economically. Because if you say let's go to war, we don't have the ammunition. I always hear people say we're going back home. How can you go back?
Allah had to finish.
You think they will let you? They will arrest your assets out there. So all this nonsense, we're back home, we're going to go back and fight. How are you going to get there? Can people reason and think about something that is visible and possible? Economic strangulation. The Igbos are claiming they are holding the economy of Nigeria. Shut it down.
Pure.
Shut it down by every means necessary. Shut it down. Boycott any business owned by the Fulani people. Boycott them. Everyone at this car with their main business. Boycott eating nama. That's number one. You strangle them.
Give them quick notice. You can even pursue them out of our land.
Stop eating nama. It's not sitting at home is not enough because if you're still sitting at home and eating nama, you're empowering them economically.
Exactly. You are on point.
Can't we think? You're empowering them. Nobody needs to run an election. If they give you money, if you want, take. Don't show up.
Pure. It's your money.
Mess with them. Tell them that you're smarter than them. They give you money, take that money. But don't campaign for them. When you get your money, we didn't have the election in Nigeria. Kedin ke wani ha owu ha na apụta na campaign for them. But once they get into position, on that hand, only have position. But they will call you to come and stand in the war front. Oh, why you get one because then you get $1 or $2. I mean to say. When was the last time Hawaii for them man? You have done a campaign for him. When was the last time Hawaii governor that campaign for them? Even though we didn't have campaign for them. No, they're all abroad. In the Western world, when you're campaigning for election, your family will be the ones in the forefront talking about it.
Exactly. And then Donald Trump with Barack Obama children, they watch them campaigning for their father. They watch them campaign for their father.
Everybody. They don't get the rule. They don't have a position. Can't people think? Mess with them. Take their money. Fuck them up. That's how you do the game.
Thank you, my sister. You have made a lot of points.
Destruction is being killed. And economy. What economy do we have there? Look at the value of their naira. It's totally messed up. You have no roads. You have no electricity to develop this economy or continue to run this economy you're talking about.
There is no hospital, no maternity for pregnant women. They are taken apart.
That have been terrorizing the whole society. I don't know the fence. They were all on here now. Who you go by federal government? But then when graduates, then when you went on, it's the same country. What are we talking about? I'm mad. Sometimes I don't want to talk. I'm just angry. Why can't I see shadows? Only Ashikwa. Only Ashim. Only Emekwa. Only DOS. Okay, we're doing Biafra. No. DOS alone, okay, no. It should be a collective effort.
Exactly.
If you want to sit at home, sit at home. Suya, stop eating suya. Nigeria, let nobody buy suya from them. They will fold and go. Because anyone they reach here, they don't eat it. But I put a lady line up now, suya. Empowering them economically. Even if you put on your son, don't buy from them. Marginalize them. Because you'll be marginalized. How do you that tomato and onions? How would you ever leave? Or na heritage Igbo. Don't buy it from them directly. So because what you're trying to do, they need how much they will sell it. We gotta be strategic. Let our actions speak.
Speak for us. Every time I am let us pipe low. We are now doing something like Ohaneze. No, we're kese me. That's the same thing we are doing now.
Example. Because you one person make example of warfare. Enough is enough. My foot. That is where they are. Mess with them. You can't get them directly, mess with their family members. Now, if our youth have died, they continue to kill them. Go and get their relatives. I don't care how extended or they. He will hurt them.
My last broadcast, some people saying that nobody
let them be killed. And now I'm trouble I'm having without war, there will be no peace. You cannot get peace without war. Even God that created heaven and earth. Go and read your Christian Bible. Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. In the beginning was what? He created heaven and earth, but there was confusion. Darkness filled the surface of the earth. There was no before he began to set things in order. That is Almighty God. I'm getting out of this. I'm so mad. Let me go about my business.
Thank you, my sister. You have made a lot of points. If they will listen to your voice, because these are the only solution we have now. If we miss this opportunity, it's over for us. We will start from square one. That is the truth. Thank you for your wonderful contribution.
You don't have any square one to start. They will make. Ask yourself. Joe, what I do? See, you don't know the can. Had a parade, surprise everybody. They did not bring him. Since then, Malai Muhammad to everybody, anything. You know what? How about thinking? And they destroy your mind on social media. They are allowing us to destroy. That's why they're quiet. If your enemies are fighting themselves, why would you say a thing? We are doing their deeds. That's why they're quiet. Now watching.
I wish we are doing something to hit it, to be hitting them very hard. They will be forced to ask you to.
Let me give you spoiler alert. This is my own deduction. I'm not saying no one but I'm more spiritual, but I'm my own human thinking. Nigerian government have penetrated this struggle. I don't know what level. But how is human intelligence in this struggle now? Go and write it somewhere. Yes, they do. I don't know on what level, but they do. That is why they're quiet. They're not in a hurry.
We will continue fighting. They will never succeed.
I love their movies because I learn from it. Oh, a particular documentary on the mafia and on Godfather. I have a collection of it. I watch it every time. Go and watch it and see how criminal organizations they work and how they dethrone you, which is what this country is. They have infiltrated this struggle. That's why they are quiet. Can you know how many infiltrate one had a bid from inside out, explode the system? Because if they start talking, they may expose these individuals. But now can you we talk even when we don't even have anything? We don't have human intelligence, I can tell you that. Now a whole lot of the Biafra was working for the zoo.
Imagine.
Think about that. He was being paid. Yes, he was working. It took them months to find out. And you didn't even go to court to get your money back because he violated you. How dare you? How do you know if this one that came to Nigeria now is not compromised?
If any of them compromise, if any of our legal team compromise, I will not blame them. I will not blame them because we are not doing what we're supposed to be doing.
No, but that's not in here. Anybody needs the biggest money. But don't do that in here and that's not the honest. No, money rules. They worship money.
The Chabieka corrupt na.
I wish na so radical black Americans don't know that as their lobbyists, they would have done something. Radical black don't know that hatred in the Western business. They made this job. I won't dodge. They compromise. And they themselves, in their mindset, do not want Africa to develop. So they cannot do a good service for you. I like have a nice day. Thank you some other day.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. May God bless you for your wonderful contribution. Let me, because I always tell you people, the only thing that can save us, can set us free, is the truth and only God. Let me tell you, if God can do work, he must do it when we have action. That is why I tell you that any prayer or any faith without work is a dead one. What am I trying to say? If any legal team at this point disappoint us, don't blame them. Blame yourself for your lack of action. That now will action. There is an action you will be putting in. Even your legal team will be afraid to even fail you for just 1 minute because they will be thinking you can even come to them and finish them up. But when you are reluctant, you are not doing what they're supposed to be hearing you doing, so that whenever they stand in court, they will be speaking with action, knowing that men are on ground, knowing that men can take action on their behalf, knowing that nobody can take them for granted. Then when they will stand before any court, they will be saying everything they want to say without fear. You want me to tell you that a lawyer will go to court in Nigeria and they request for a referendum? How? Can you possible? Get check all the whole charges, everything, and I get already for referendum there. Because the referendum is being taken. You are the one to take it. You are the one to move and collect it. Don't expect anyone to beg you for a referendum. When you force them, they will now come and ask you, oh, now, stop. What do you want? Have the government asked us what we have, what we want? No. The only way we can achieve every goal now, everything we want to do, is to destroy the zoo economy. We have the potentials. We have the power. Not by shouting, we are 7 steps ahead of them. Why you are there? They are showing that they are 50 steps ahead of you. I don't pretend when I am not doing anything. I can't pretend to be doing something. Tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself where you are. Then you pick up from there. The truth remains that we need to add more actions. Greetings from here. Good evening, my brother. Good evening, my brother. eziokwu bụ ndụ gaba n'iru
Nwa Chineke ekene m gị ị na-agba ife ewu ya eri
ndewo maazị
asị nka ntinyetụ ọnụ n'ife na-ekwu na mgbede a
gaba n'iru Zoo netwọk
ga-abụrụ na netwọk ndị Zoo ya ekwe ọ bụrụ na netwọk ndị Zoo ya ekwe ka ntinye eke n'ọnụ na ọ bụrụ na oke agbanapụrụ ọzọ ugo ebelugokwenụ na mgbagbu
exactly
ịma na ihe a na-ekwu okwu ya bụ otu anyị na-etinye ya ọnụ obere ụfọdụ ewee na-amalụ maka na enwere ndị anyị pụtara freedom fighting ụfọdụ che na-ewu ife egwuregwu na ife arịa amụ ka a pụtara ya mara na freedom fighting abụrụ ife egwu ụmụazị efughị ya
exactly maazị
ọkwanụ kọntrị ka a na-achọ ka anyị bido ọkwanụ kọntrị mmadụ ụdị mgba a na-agba ihe dị ka mgba wrestling mania ọ bụrụ ụdị mgba nke a n'ọgụ ka a na-anụ ka a na-azọkwa n'ife a ka a na-azọ ọ bụrụkwanụ ihe were si n'ụdị ka esi azọ anị na vileji na a na-azọ one plot ihe ama na a na-egbukarị ya ma mmadụ nwere ụfọdụ ị na-azọ almost ị na-azọzi ya kọntrị
ị ka nọkwa ya na Zoo netwọk nọ very
ka ejebe afịa ndị akara amụ amụ pepetere n'ụlọ ka ọ mara ibe a na-akọ fọmahụdat na ihe a na ekọnọmi a na-agbalị bụ fakpachara anya agbalị na-eboro ego everyday na-eboro ego a na-eboro ego ka onye ọ na-emetụta ndị ọ na-emetụta bụ anyị nwa bụ Biafra anyị nwa bụ ndị na-azụ afịa anyị nwa ka ọ na-emetụta ihe Buhari ji eme ihe a bụ ka ọnwa ike strangulate anyị ekonomikali ka anyị ghara enwe na pawa ị na-abaje n'afịa rapụ ịchọ freedom rapụ ịchọ godu maka na na-aba azọtacha a na-ewe zọba ute
eziokwu bụ ndụ mana eziokwu ka ị
na-ekwu ọ kpachara anya wee na-agbalị the economy ọgbara ụnyaahụ ka a na-ekwu na on 15th $1 bụzi 550 naira ya the other way round nke bụ na Nigeria akpachara nke ha dụkọ ọ gbasara na ha ha jee kuru mmanụ okwu ya ihe ọma bụ jekulugodu 1 tanka 200 tankas okuri ole o were ego tinye n'akpa na-eri ego
na Zoo netwọk
ijiri 1 million naira o nwere ihe
ga-eji ezụpụta
na-eme ka ndị na-alara ụla na-eme ka ihe a na-ekwu bụkwanụ ọgwanụ ka anara anyị agba anyị okele anị nna anyị afọdụ ndị gboo tara afụfụ edebela anyị eri eji ekwu ife anwa eji ekwu ife a na-ejidere onye isi anyị mmadụ onene ndị isi ụka pụtagoro okwu sisirapụ Nnamdị Kanụ
ụjọ na-atụra ncha niile na
ọkwara oke nọ n'ụlọ si oke nọ n'ọfịa na azụ dị na ngịga mana ndị be anyị aghọtara ibe na-eme asị kịta ka etinye sitati hụ ụbọchị Sọnde efu na anyị nwabụ ndị onwe anyị asị mba asị etinye na ya anyị azụrọkwa ifu anyị ajụ na ama eme ya maka gịnị anyị amarụ ndị bụ enemi anyị amatabere awa true enemy
maazị
tesa a ka na-egbuchara ha bụrụ konvoi na-aga egbuchara ha ndị oke ọsụ a na-etiwe afa ọkpọpere jiwagon mana mara ozi na-ego gị ya ịbakwa n'ụlọ ibebe akwa na ịkwụ ụgwọ na nepa ewetara ọlụ ga ọkụ ịkwụ ụgwọ ego anyị na ọkụchara ha ewere ya wee jee kpọrọ sekuriti kpọdebe onwe ha pụtara ilo gwọmmụọ nke pụtabere ilo achọ atụpụrụ ya ebe a final ọ bụzie na mmadụ wepụtara onwe ya wepụtara onwe ya mbụ onye nọ mma prince.
Maazị ebe ka ekwube ekwu niile tata netwọk nke bụ eziokwu na our people amabeghị dị ụgbọ nọ n'ime our people aghọtabeghị the only thing anyị na onwe anyị bụ ndị Biafra nwere everything restore Biafra under 4 months at this point eji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu everything I get you restore Biafra design wanaka. This is the opportunity. The only opportunity I will kita. If you will lose this opportunity, ne journey and do any cripple the economy of the zoo. Keina bankiti. And never look at an okay, what are we gaining? What are we doing? I was okay, this is the time to fight this battle. When is that time? Economically, we are not. That is, I imagine the whole economy. I can make it down. This Zuzu can be a nature pipeline. Imagine, Iluchuno, blue gate man, and Alaluna gate. On yours, a stranger, and I have warranty. A billion nogi, a bolia gate man. Ngi myself nyawa ya yene nyezi gili as get man. Oh hendi na cha delta na eme na. Mana eziokwu. Then isimu neji the leader. Gene wo nke na abagodu mala, gene abaka bi isimu neji the leader of the world largest mass movement all over the world. And we are doing like fools. We are saying we are coming down. Our lawyers are doing great job. Kudos to our legal team. And not kudos to yourself. Kudos to your legal team. Are you not ashamed? You should be ashamed of yourself. What are we doing? What are we going to do? Are we going to stand like this? Are we going to be waiting for them? You have to be doing something. When they start another thing, you add to those things. You don't stop. You don't stop. At this point, is iron to iron, bone to bone, man to man, woman to woman, an eye to an eye. The reason that you establish is here the armed forces of ESN. Is it to be only protect ordinary people and leave our leader without restoration of Biafra? You need action. The only language the Fulani people, this Fulani government understand is action. When they are killing you, you are not doing anything. They will double their killing. But when you react, you start killing them back. They will run. In Biafra land, they hold our leader and nobody is talking. Nobody keep quiet. Everybody keep quiet. The whole politicians are moving with their convoy. And when any politician will attack, or when any evil politician or evil leaders will attack with their convoy, yes, nobody. Then it seems that you are doing your great job. One another kitty. Another kitty. I can't praise nonsense. I don't praise nonsense. How do you want me to support you? How do you want me to believe you that you are the one who is right, that every other person is wrong? Without any action. Oh, you just see what mukwelu, then kwelu, wusar. A singular concern. One day, your action will make me to believe you. When I hear do you think that people started following Maazị Nnamdi Kanu because they hear that name, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu? Do you think that is because of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu name make people to follow him? Or do you think that because people love the name Maazị Nnamdi Kanu that made them follow him? Or do you think that people follow Maazị Nnamdi Kanu because they like him to follow him? No. People follow Maazị Nnamdi Kanu because he says something and he lead by example. My brother, caller on the phone, please turn off your listening device. Please, before you call, you turn off your listening device. People started following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he says something, he say what he will do, he do it. He give the people results. He listen to the people. He read the people's mind. He give them what they want. He say something, he back it with action. Do you people, when do you think that if you that is watching me now is in detention, Mazi will be saying everybody should go about their business? Oh, you have suddenly forgotten. You forgot when they kill Ikonso, how Mazi reacted, and he back it with action. You just forget. He back it with action. Did he wait for thy kingdom come to start doing something? Did he wait to be pressing computer, to be lobbying around, to be gossiping, to be looking faces, to be asking questions? Oh, why did he speak when I never speak? Why did he give order when I never give order? He never waited for all those things. Immediately, he followed it with action. And all of you were happy. All of you were praising him. Now it's your turn to do the same thing, to replicate what Mazi have done. You are there. Yapping nonsense. We are not happy. I am not happy. When you call home, call our people. Our people are asking questions. What are you people doing? Do you think that una leader will come out like that? What type of plan are you people drawing for a decade that cannot come out? You want people to turn against you before you know that the people are angry already. The masses are angry. Forget that some of us will come and say we are solidly behind you people. Men are losing patience. And when that happens, blame yourselves. You know, blame yourselves. Because you can't keep our leader to be suffering while you are enjoying. I know many of you are enjoying. Because if you are not in detention, you are enjoying. If you can sleep with your woman, sleep with your girlfriend, move around, eat 3 times, cook anything you want to eat, communicate with any person, you are enjoying. And that is pure evil. Caller on the phone, greetings from here.
Hello, my brother. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my sister.
Yes, I don't, my heart, you are angry, but my anger is much. But anyway, we have to continue. What I'm telling my people, because I know they're listening. I saw Soludo. Is this Soludo today? So we are doing an interview with BBC.
Yes.
Because they always run around everywhere. That evil media that is against their people. I saw him today talking rubbish. Oh, Anambra, there must be election. Wait, when the time comes, something will happen. Even if it is 5 people vote, it is still vote. I'm telling these politicians that they don't know what we are talking about, you know. Because they are working hard everywhere, running everywhere, using our people to kill themselves. We know all their games, you know.
Exactly.
So our people supposed to open their eyes and just don't allow these politicians to continue to talk to them, because what they are talking to them is just a disaster for their life. These people don't love you. They don't love you, my people, I'm telling you.
Soludo is another FFK.
A criminal.
Soludo is evil.
Yes, I think I hear all of them are out now trying to save Nigeria by all means. FF or FK or whatever. If you see the rubbish he talks, you wouldn't believe that he's the one who was taking pictures with Sunday Igboho and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can't believe he's the one. He has turned around now trying to save Nigeria by all means. You see? But I tell people, these politicians, they are never with you. Never. Don't think whatever they do is just for themselves. So Soludo or whatever is his name, he was the manager of a bank.
CBN.
whatever. He never did anything for Anambra State. Do you see our roads? You see what is happening on Anambra State Road? He never do anything. Now he coming to save and make Anambra proud, and now two will fall for it and run around. Tomorrow our mothers will fire up and come and dance for him because he did this or that. Our people, open your eyes. Please sit at home. This is the only weapon we have for.
Whenever you want to call me, don't call me with your unknown number. I don't respond to that.
Okay? Do not listen to them. Sit at home. Don't listen to anybody who tell you don't sit at home. Sit at home. My brother, bye-bye for now.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. May God bless you.
Okay.
I hate rubbish. You can't take what I have and promise me that you are bringing something for me in replacement of it. You will give me something to replace it, then you can take it. That is why I am very angry. You don't wait till Mazin and Kano will not tell you, oh yeah, go. What? Why did he put you there? Greetings from here.
Hello?
Greetings from here.
Yeah. Hello, Mazi Achebe. I'm Mazi Clement calling from Rome.
Thank you, my
Clement
brother.
Wanchuku. I've
Mazi,
been
go
following
ahead.
your program and I'm watching your program live right now. You know.
Thank you.
So I want to use this opportunity to thank you for your good work and ask Chukwu Abiyama to continue to empower you and continue to strengthen you.
You say,
I know it's not easy, but we will definitely go on.
you say,
Let me just use this opportunity to contribute on these issues. This issue this is your program, you know, and to use the same opportunity to speak to our people, the Biafrans, the IPOBs worldwide. Regarding your comments you made, you said we shouldn't just depend on our legal teams, and
Yes.
that is true. We shouldn't put all our hope on our legal teams because our legal teams cannot achieve Biafra for us. Even if today that they release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu today, that they declare Mazin Nnamdi Kanu free, it doesn't mean that we have achieved Biafra. Before they arrest Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, we have a aim, we have a target, which is to achieve Biafra.
exactly.
And that is what we must continue. That must be our target. So, as we are praying and continue fighting for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, which the legal teams have been controlling, as in handling, we shouldn't depend on them. You know, they are handling the freedom of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, which they are doing very well, marvelously well.
Exactly.
But we as an individual, we have to focus our target on achieving Biafra, because if they release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu today, we don't have Biafra yet. We will still continue, the struggle will still continue. So what I'm saying is that my point is that we shouldn't depend on our legal teams only or DOS and waiting for their command. This sit at home that we have been doing, and we should continue doing it. We shouldn't stop. You know, at least if it's once in a week, every Monday, sit at home should continue. And individually, we should find one way or the other to make sure that we contribute in the struggle. Not waiting for the legal team alone or waiting for someone else to come and tell us what to do, because we know our target, we have our aim. So we shouldn't wait or be waiting for the command from above, you know. Because Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said it earlier, before he was arrested, he was kidnapped in Kenya, but he was not arrested. He said, any day you people find me, you didn't see me, you know what to do. This is the time for us to do what he said. We shouldn't wait because we don't know tomorrow. Look at Sunday Igboho now. They've released Sunday Igboho. And the Nigerian
They have not released him yet.
Judiciary, they declared that they should pay Sunday Igboho 20 billion. And 20 million naira for the other people for damages and all that. You know? So Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is still there. And we are playing, we are all relenting. So we shouldn't continue like that, my brother. So let me leave you and so that other people should contribute.
Thank you, my brother. May Elohim bless you.
God should strengthen you.
Thank
we
you.
must continue.
We must.
We move. No going back.
Almost
here,
here,
Biafra. Continue. Thank you.
Now, that is what I am saying. The spirit, the masses, I still repeat, let me requote what Mazi, our leader, said. Our leader said that he will not be the one to declare Biafra, but we, the Biafrans, are the one to declare Biafra. What does that tell you? It tells you that it is the people that will rise up to declare Biafra. That is why I keep on saying it. He used himself as the servant of the people. He never tell you with this and that. So, my brother, I say it, and I am not denying it. Our legal team cannot restore Biafra for us. The people that can restore Biafra is me and you. Only two of us. Me and you. Not any other person. If you like, fasting from January to December, dry fasting, that cannot give you Biafra. Because prayer without work, faith without work is a dead one. It's a dead faith. Not yapping and gossiping. Let us fight for Biafra referendum. Let us fight. Greetings from here.
Greetings, Mazi.
Greetings,
how is everything over there?
We bless God. Okay,
one name. Chukwukazi amagozie gị. Gozie ezinụlọ gị. Gozie akọlọ gị. Gozikwa Biafrans all over the world.
He say.
Okay. Esi m UAU wee na-akpọ.
Okay. UAU.
Okay.
United Arab. Okay.
Good night from here, my fellow Biafrans all over the world. Mazi, you can see what is happening now. My fellow Biafrans all over the world, you can see what is happening now in our land. You can see the sit at home that we are observing is really causing a havoc to the criminal politicians in Biafra land. I saw Soludo talking rubbish, talking about the economy.
Talking trash.
What economy do we talking trash? What economy do we have in that evil contraction, and they will scatter all over the world? Do we have economy and they will scatter all over the world? That man is talking rubbish. This is the time to end that evil contraction called Nigeria. We must focus. We must determine. Freedom is everything to us. No freedom for us. We are going to remain slaves in Nigeria forever. And our children is going to suffer. If we do this, restore our nation Biafra. God will, Chukwukazi will not come from heaven to restore Biafra to us. It's we that we restore our nation Biafra by the power of Chukwukazi.
You see?
Heaven help those who help themselves.
On according.
Heaven according one name. Heaven help those who help themselves. David in the Bible didn't wait for Chukwukazi to come from heaven before he go and pick Goliath. So we must determine. So everybody must sacrifice one way or the other. We that in diaspora is contribute money to make sure that our gallant men in Biafra land are eating very well. So ekeloleke. Ya jisi ike ekele ọlụ eke onye ọbụla na-alụta ige ọ na-alụ dịka otu adịgbọsị alụ nke gị kịta ya bụ nnukwu ọlụ ka ị na-alụ ọdịrị izi na ndị na other complex like you so unu jisi ike so onye ọbụla ala n'azụ
daalụ
afụrụ m obi anọ ọṅụ kaikai lọtago anyị gụrụ obi a na-egwusi ya obi a n'ọpụta ịṅụ kaikai ọ na-agwụsi gharaghara obi a n'ọpụta ịṅụ kaikai ọpụta na-eke ọka na-agwa ndị mmadụ pụtanụ jee zụọ ahịa pụtanụ jee mee ka ya na ndị ụmụ nkịta kpọrọ ndị amị na ndị polisi ya na-era ozu pụta na-ekwu eri biko mbọchị ọbụla the leadership of IPOB nyere ọda sit at home onye ọbụla mee gịnị onye mere maka ndụ gị because ndị zuu oge ọ ga-achịpụta ndị polisi na ndị amị ndị zuu ka abịa gbagbusi unu ka e nwee ike wee ka gaa IPOB na ọnụ n'ụlọ mechitie na ọda azụ unu nke a bụ sacrifice unu nwa ga-epe ọkwụ na aghọta ụmụ Biafra ama m na ndị Biafra niile dị na n'olu m ndị ndị nọ na bai na kpụọ unu na bụ unu mbọchị ọbụla nyere ọda sita tuo maka ndụ unu ihe a bụ sacrifice unu ga-epe unu agaghị ahụ unu nọrọ 1 day 2 days or 3 days indoor for the restoration of Biafra that will benefit everyone biko unu kwanyere unu onwe unu ugwu ka ọ ghara ịbụ onye gburu onye pụtara ndị anụ ndị isi ugbuo ya ọtịna maka na ọsita atọ maka agwakwara gị agwa o nwere onye ga-anọ na bịa bịa gbuo ya onye ọbụla mee gịnị kwanyere onwe ya ugwu maazị eche ekene gị nwanne m site n'ọrụ mmadụ chukwu gozie awa lida Nnamdi Kanu chukwu ọkabịa maka ichekwa ọ ga-apụta very soon daalụnụ
ise daalụ. That is what I am saying. Now ka m gwazi unu nke bụ eziokwu ka m bata na FFK. Femi Fani-Kayode is evil and he has a hand in the arrest of Sunday Igboho. All Oduduwa people ga-ajụ FFK question. Unecheta na o mitigo nyo ajaki achọlụ Sunday Igboho Ghana bie. Ka ifo je discuss wo. These are the questions. Check the whole people. Nina the whole freedom fighter and carry resilition or make your friend here. Yeah? The reason no je make her friends. Come matter one or two things. I believe na Sunday Igboho agwagi that no nwe na nya nekozo onya na agba. O matter go one or two things. That is why Ojuwe betray Sunday Igboho. Immediately nyawale Sunday Igboho. Ke ko geji me onu ahụ Ojuwe kwuchi ye dia. Ke ezi yo na eche. Ngiwa si na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your friend and brother. Sunday Igboho is your friend and your brother. Now, how have you treated them? If you need to free that your friend and brother, Banyana Kandilo, then the only way you can help your friend and brother is to join the enemies and to kill your friend and brother. Is that help? Let me tell you, FFK, you think you can be the zoo president? Those people that tell you, give you fake prophecy, that you will become the zoo president, that will only happen in your dream. It can never happen in your real life. Believe it. Greetings from here. Call out on the WhatsApp. Are you there? How can a man like FFK be behaving the way he is behaving? At the moment.
Yeah. Ana m ekene gị n'ọrụ ọma ị na-arụ na isi ndị Biafra.
Ekene dịle Chukwu okike adị ama. Ise.
Ba ndị Prince Officer niile.
Ise.
Abịa na okwu ị na-ekwu, ịma na our people bụ ndụba anyị si na mmadụ hapụrụ ezi fụọ ọfịa. Because ihe anyị na-ekwu gbasara kaide anụnwa. Our people amadeli ife na-eme. And they still enter inside that thing. That man is an saboteur. That man is an saboteur. If you name our leader now, that man would involve. If you name Ota came from our Bulgaria state here. He had a plan, he planned with him. Omalu, a boy state. Come on now. He has some new donor put out. Ọ na-ekwu ya ka ọzọ ma I vote adị mmadụ 5 adị mmadụ 4 ya niile ha na-akọ class ọ ka beta na ụlọ offense officer gị nyere order that is sit at home maka na o metụ imi o metụ ọnụ sawa na-ebe ndị na-azụ acha agba pastor of ekwelọ and they have still na-anọ ya because na he decide go na fa ga-anọba daasịrị. Kedu ihe unu bụzi ndụ na-ebu ego mgbu ego protisha jede wallet? Because ha amago from the masses ka fa na-egenerate ife ha na-ebi ha na-akọ akụkọ yesterday nke si na ọ bụ Igbo gịnị emere interview BBC Igbo fa na-eme interview nke ahụ kọrọ elu kọ ana. Our people believe with money. Everything is not money. Everything in this life is not money. I want on a diaspora now. And when I know abroad, after how the environment, I'm a different human life. Or due to our people on Nigeria, Obodo Zoo, Ghana, Apota, Ebule, Onye 20,000, Onye 1 million, Onye 800,000, Ome say up. On I take that for Waya Gata for future. Kedu the good business are getting wire for future? All of them don't know. Ihe politicians no. So you don't know never only what are the so you don't put that gamati penele. No that is the governor for Moya because so ajugalo born na central bank. Kedu ihe na apụtazi ịbịame? Ọ bụ ya edozi Nigeria. Idozi belobu ni so afia. Ọ bụ ya edozi Nigeria.
Imagine.
When he was in central bank, kedi follow Kalino. Ajuto Kanado. Ido kedi Anabala Kaya Jadozi. Kedi was the dozen Anabala Kadi Pito Gidozilu there. Obo Quadronka. What if I structure Batana Nambala? Unewe Kizu, Nimu Nuncha, Bunu Governor. National Libo to Linsona Afiasu or Nabanodo. Nasi na-eti ka anụ ewu alụ ọmara ụzọ onye nwe ya banaba. But ife na-ewute mbụ since m pụtara. Because when I'm in Nigeria, na ife ahụ na-eme ya mebe tata. Ife ahụ na-eme echi ya mebe echi. That is where we stand. Ife na-ewute m at times njem ada like ị na-akpọkarị na phone bụla. Director Sokulu anyị down in 2015. If you say na director lapụrụ anyị mee ife anyị eme bụ maazị onye ndu. The believe one that this Biafra na aga na-ekwu ya aza akụkọ na. But us no. Onye ọbụla deluju. Men si no ka ime ife. Ọ bụ dị ha ndị politician na-akọ ka men si na-ege. Enwe men si dule to now. Ihe ọbụla asị na ọ ya eme ọ na-eme. Nọ na-aja nsọ anya na onye ndu nọ n'aka ndị ilo. Onye ọbụla ele alụ. Ọ dịka ya sị na enwe na onye n'ife ọ na-eme. After I say that to vote. Vote to what about for how many years from my kid till today? Get a kafane kaleno. But go to no my mongo family when you go to stadion each or airport each. Apart from Canada in Overt. Zeke follow load in days.
Mazi rando up.
The Colmado Hakota Kokombota, Cosiani Hanele.
Mazi rando up now. Almost 5 minutes. Keep rando up.
Kedu ife bụ problem unu? Ife ndị okwu ya bụ ndụba anyị ka anyị hapụke n'isi oyibo a because na oyibo a na-asụ na this our social media gbasara ihe Biafra medio anụnwa uso na-emebiri anyị ife
oyibo nwere ife ọ na-emebi maazị oyibo nwere ihe na-emebi na ndị Hausa niile nọ n'ala Igbo na-asụ Igbo gaa mee ndị Fulani niile nọ n'ala Igbo interview ha chaghị ihe na-asụ Igbo oyibo adịghị emebi ihe awakarata bụ ihe na-emebi ihe ọbụla oyibo maka na ọ bụgo ịsụgodo Igbo enwere ya na-akpọ translation so enwere the app so nke abụla those things ihe na-emebi ihe kịta bụ lack of action na onye ndu nọ n'ime abụla anya take na action onye ndu ama nọ bụ outside before ya take action bụ mgbe ọ nọ n'ime ka ị ga-eji inwe reason iji take action na ọ pụta outside ihe enwe reason iji take action your action bụ mgbe onye ndu nọ n'ime ọ bụla mgbe ọ nọ outside so the reason o ji esi gị nke chere bụ na ọ nọrọ n'ime because ọ nọrọ outside ị na-take action ihe ga-ejide responsible ka the reason kita every action ga-take kita the justified because onye ndu was kidnapped. And up till now, nobody knows his whereabouts.
Nobody knows his whereabouts.
So can you hear that? Take your action.
Now, sit at the home and you look at Nano. That is if I come one ado. Can you be a very big deal? I want the governor. I want the community. Oh, you put on a BBC or comedy.
Because on the hit has some negative obulo politicians here now do this aju.
Fulani, not Igbo.
That the question now, that question abulo to our politicians.
Bad people na Igbo ni na today. Has to bully a bad people. Because then we one question, one of the IOB member, yesterday I had an interview, one name, yeah, Jolo that's the baby. KB when there are one man, Polo, Seguna, Janaga video here, name, Muno Chon Dulu. Can you who you work confirm one or IPOB jelly, by fender examination or Zaloya? Because if I need any name, Bona BBC was so good a worst.
Amazia, the reason Amazia Bona BBC was not a journal, they are not a Habolo media platform. That is a gossiping platform. Now, for those of you now see that now maybe each of the fact or each of excuse that now our leader not inside, I can deal. That is the reason you must not take action. No, that is the more reason you need to double your action. And your action will be justified. Your action will base that our leader is kidnapped. What are you telling me? Language cannot stop anything. A Fulani man now living in Biafra land understand every kind of adage in Igbo language. So you cannot use that language to deceive them any longer. Now, people like FFK, people like Soludo, people like Anduba, people like Rocha Sokarausa, all these people are evil. You don't drag a freedom with your enemies, working with your enemies, leaving your enemies to walk free, allowing them to do this thing. How can the Southeastern governors send their delegate to go and negotiate the release of Nnamdi Kanu? That is a shame to IPOB leadership, I must tell you. That is a very big blow to them. You are there waiting. The Southeast governors who paid Nigerian army to kill the father of our leader, kill the mother, and kill many people in the name of Operation Python Dance. Then you think those people will not do anything within their power to kill our leader? You are telling us that your action. My bro, we are the one. The government should call us for negotiation with our action. For now, let me tell us the truth. We have failed our leader 50%. What we have shown is 50% failure. That is the truth. Call me any name. FFK, Femi Fani Kayode. No wonder Oju Echupu Nwunye. Because that is why Ojaba from governor to governor, from this one to this one, they visit everybody. Come, let us vote for you. Come out for APC. That's the election. That is the end of your career. And for this your move, even when Oduduwa Nation is restored, you will never ever become anything relevant in politics. You are evil. You sold Sunday Igboho. Now you are eating and dining with those who killed your own brothers and sisters. What have you done to condemn the killings in Sunday Igboho's house? What have you done to rescue him from prison in Togo, Benin Republic, Abikotonu? What have you done? The only way to show your brotherhood to Sunday Igboho and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to join the blood-sucking vampire in the name of APC. Have you seen anyone with good conscience that joined that party? Anyone that wants to destroy his people, join APC. That is why you cannot see any reasonable person. Shame to Femi Fani Kayode. It will never be well with you. And you have the guts to come out to tell you that you lie against God. You lie against God. May that lie, the way God destroy Ananias and his wife, may Elohim destroy you for lying against his name. Say that God direct you to become vampire. And I cut you the akako. How can God direct you to destroy your own people instead of directing you to save your own people? The Buhari, you know, that is sponsor of Boko Haram, sponsor of bandit, who valued cow more than human being, that God led you to go and eat and dine with him, not to go and destroy him. You are a fool. You easy. Nwanne Ngwozo Raymond. Monday to me is sit at home until anybody prove to me that there is something bigger than that. Monday is sit at home. If you like, come out. If you die, that's your own cup of tea. DSS is there to enforce it for us. And I must give this warning to every IPO leadership. Don't command ESN to arrest anyone enforcing the sit at home. Don't force anyone. And that is where I stand. Because my leader cannot be in detention and you tell me nothing is going, we will be going around our business and nothing will be happening. And they want me to sleep with my 2 eyes closed without thinking. Do you want to keep people with heart attack? People are asking, what are we doing to free our leader? People are asking, what are we doing to free our leader? These are questions.
Thank you very much for picking my call back.
Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm hearing you now.
Oh, I call back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Very much. I'm Lugo from Dubai. I'm calling from Dubai again. Thank you very much for picking my call. Something beat me back, brother.
Go ahead and make it snappy.
That I will make it. In fact, this about Judas, find this because anybody is a Judas. That man,
He's worse than Judas. He is worse than Judas.
You understand me? That man is evil. You understand it? That's why Ananias used to say that the devil you know is more good than the angel you don't know. Nicaragua is a grace to humanity. That man is evil and they must die for his evil. I promise him that Fulani will kill him. Fulani is going to kill Femi Kayode.
He's going to die. Mark it.
That man is a disappointment to do one job. That man is he's a betrayer. He's a betrayer. He's an evil man. So as you are saying, my brother, this is time for me. I hope the leadership of IPOP and DOL and the HOD are hearing my voice now. This is the time that we take proper action to make sure that we sink the zoo call Nigeria down. This is right now. This is the proper time that we do everything possible to take the evil contract to call Nigeria down. Thank you very much for the opportunity you gave me once again, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. May Elohim bless you and your household.
Bless you, brother. Bless IPOP all over the world.
You see? How can you, Femi Fani Kayode? You will tell me that he's a politician. That is what, you are a politician. At least you need to have shame. You need to have shame to yourself. Politician without dignity. Politician without shame. Politician without direction. Are you not watching other people? My brother, these people they are irritating me. Ask yourself, eating and dining with the enemy of your own people. On this note, can our people, the next sit at home should be all over Nigeria. Every Biafran, anywhere you are, this is time for you to sit at home. All over Nigeria, all over Lagos, or anywhere, to tell them that you are in support. Referendum is for everybody, not for only in Biafra land. Are you not suffering? No, are you not suffering? You that is residing in Lagos, are you not suffering? Listen, like I said, and I'll continue saying it, I believe in action and nothing less, nothing more. Anything you are telling me to do, whatever you want me to do, once there is no action on it, I will leave you there. Because forward ever, backward never. We must do everything now to free our leader. That is the only thing I have to tell you. On this note, I will round up this, I will end this broadcast today, and I will, by God's grace, I will reconvene tomorrow again. We must continue. No going back. And before I end this broadcast, let me make it very clear to every IPOB social media warriors. If you are a social media warrior, if you are a social media mean, and your work is to gossip in the name of your defending this IPOB, and you are using a comrade like you as a topic, you are an idiot, you are a failure. The DOS are more stronger than me and you, so they don't need us to defend them. They are the one to defend us. So don't allow anybody to drag you into the DOS issue. Say the truth. Preach the gospel truth, irrespective of who is involved. Say the truth. Your focus should be on how to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not on how to defend DOS. If the DOS fail to defend themselves, that means that's their own cup of tea. It shows that they are not leader. You don't expect me to come out and be shouting, DOS, 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 like one idiot somewhere in South Africa, barking like a mad dog. You don't expect me to do that. I preach the gospel truth. I say the truth and nothing but the truth. DOS are the ones to defend us. DOS are the ones to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. We are their followers. They command us, so we expected them to give the command of what will be happening in Biafra land. We expect them to take every action on how to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if you're a social Biafra IPOB social media warrior, carry all your anger, put them for government body, expose them, fight. Don't listen to gossip. Don't be interested to know who is the overall who hold your money. Tell them the truth. If they allow any issue to leak to the public domain, they will have to blame themselves if any of us use that as a topic, because they have to silence every issue and do it and focus on bringing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The East supposed to be on fire. That is the only thing I want to tell you now. Channel your focus on destroying Nigeria, not in bringing down your fellow comrade because he don't agree with your opinion. Everyone has the right to his or her opinion, but what you don't have the right is to fight to bring Biafra and IPOB down. You don't have any right about that. The moment you start fighting that you want to divide IPOB, you want to bring IPO down, you are on your own. Or you're on your own. You can't see me there. Another man me fair gossip. Another man me fair saga. Ozioma Chineke. Because I learned well from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I learned from Simon Ekpa how to move this struggle forward. And on this note, I say, may Elohim, may Chukokikabi Amoye Primi Henine, bless every Biafrans and bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and restore Biafra and give us the power to carry out action. Give us the wisdom and the power to enter action, not only talking. We are tired of talking, and the talking is now getting too much. So we need action so that our action will speak for us. Give us the power. to take our freedom, because we know freedom is taking, not giving. You are the one to strengthen us. Don't fail us this time. May Elohim bless every IPOB, bless every social media warrior who are genuinely fighting without looking for a favor from anyone. May Elohim bless you and bless your household. You must be alive to restore Biafra. He say, once again, my name is Mazi Achebe Paul. I am fearless before my enemy. If you know, give me location, men will locate you. Kiman and Anarama Abia Filionu. Is Chonya in action. And Abapia, if you malona bulla by in or somewhere, Nezus seen Abasaga. On this note, I say good night, my Biafran people, and remain resolute. Focus on Biafra restoration. We must continue sitting at home until Biafra is restored. We must continue doing everything within our power to restore Biafra. We must give everything. There is no amount of sacrifice that you can put in now that is too big. There is no amount. On this note, I urge every Biafrans, don't listen to gossip. Don't listen to every inferior dwarf somewhere in South Africa. Don't listen to them. Focus on how to restore Biafra. At the end, Biafra land will bless you and give you everything your heart desires. Thank you and remain blessed. Kachifo n'ụmụnne egekwana anụ mkpọ bọtụlụ ntị. Enwekwa ndị mad dog from somewhere. Not somewhere. Egekwana ndị mkpọ bọtụlụ ntị. Egena anụ mkpọ bọtụlụ nọ na South Africa ntị. That is dwarf, useless amweba. Unegekwana ntị. Continue on how to restore Biafra. Thank you.